20-sided.
That's not got 20 sides though.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is another D20. It's 5 sides.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a D20.
It's a larger D20 to promote the D&D movie.
I think it's is it over than that?
Joey.
Sorry?
It's from the D&D
Oh,
movie.
D&D?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because this was the commemorative popcorn bucket.
Oh, okay.
This was a popcorn bucket?
Yeah.
Wouldn't hold much.
It would hold the movie amount.
Oh, no.
It's small.
Sorry.
Oh God, feedback looping.
No.
Probably equivalent of a small popcorn.
Something.
In fact, I think if I bought this, I would say, please just put my popcorn in a bag, and I'll keep my.
Hey,
soup
Cat, what's
clean.
your name?
Nova.
I need something chewy.
I named myself Amity if anyone wants to put me.
I put Slop.
Slop.
Slurp is my character's name.
I can't pronounce R's that well.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see.
Laffy Taffy.
I'm Slurp, the slimy troll whose skin is growing back.
Oh yeah, and what you fill out on this front here, I don't know if you looked at the other side of your class.
It's on the back of the class.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little map.
Big push of the back?
You get to Mad Lib your character backstory.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
It's stupid.
It's so stupid. It's so fun.
Let's do that.
Yep. So I will be the medic, which I do need some of these.
Yeah, that works.
I can't remember. How do you raise level again?
By certain star actions. When you gain stars,
What's your
you
Edward Ender?
Ender Milgraves.
here
And you gain stars
I
by
am your
upgrading
sister.
things here, and if they have
With
stars.
trinkets,
Blah, blah, blah,
certain
blah,
events
blah.
that could happen, certain unlocks, CDI.
Okay.
Who's
So,
older?
Huh?
Who's older, me or you?
Good question. Well, let's see who the character is. Looks like you're older.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're older.
They're older by default.
All right. So, let's see. I'll start. First of all, guys, we are live, so just know that. So watch my language.
No.
And because of this, well, actually, I think I'm gonna have to keep this up, so we won't even know what's going on unless we
Yeah.
Let me just check and make sure when this is up that we're still good. Yeah, we're looking good. All right, so we have the table in front of us. We have the camera shooting on all of us and the shiny back of Tyrone's head. And the microphone is going to be close to me, so I'm sorry for those. But I think it picked up all right. I might have to add another microphone to that side of the room. But going forward, let's do this. I'm terrible at this, so I'm going to try my best. I've been living just outside the walls of the hub for a few years. It's not always fun, but does a lot for building mystique. Does a lot for building mystique. I perform rites for common folk who visit me, blessing their anchor. Demanding spirits take away. Demanding spirits take away their angst. Demanding the spirits give their exes angst. I don't understand that. Or wishing for bountiful harvest of seahorses. Oh, it's real magic. I know that, but what if it was? Lately, I've been wondering if maybe it might be worth the risk of access to access some of the real stuff. Colored lights, swirling mists, that kind of thing. Surely I can just dabble without the risk of corruption. Yeah. So, that's it. It's weird because it says because later on that comes up. Okay.
Yeah. Later on, eventually, there will be an ending to our story.
All right. Who wants to be next?
One would think that whatever happens between 6 people, a clam and a submarine in the privacy of their own front lawn would be their own business. Apparently, the king feels otherwise. Whatevs. Since I've lost everything, I might as well pack my bags with my last remaining bone saw and see if I can't find a place out in the spokes where my libertine was always tolerated.
Who is next? David?
Blessings to you, my child. I am a humble friar, making my way in the world with nothing but good news regarding the savory deliciousness and nutritional value of well-preserved foods. My armor is my faith, and the countless cast iron pans I drape from my body do not offer me weapons such as a toothpick with which to brave the wilds. My charcuterie board and cured sausages are all I need. That and a little cheese. Maybe some fresh herbs, a little pepper, and lots of my pet ferret, unless he's already dead.
That's great. That's great. Yeah. Great, David. Mitchell.
I don't mean to be a bad person, but boy, I am sure good at it. I can't help it. When I see someone who has a shiny new dagger, boom, it's mine. Are they enjoying that fancy Zoge at the restaurant? Boom, that is mine too. That beautiful Delphine they have at home? I hope they don't like it too much because boom, that too is mine. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, that's me. I steal everything I see and say boom way too often to be cool or likable.
I have to say, I don't know if you've been working on it, but you stayed in the same accent, so good on you.
Sound like Puss in Boots, man.
That's the whole point!
No, he started at Gambit.
No, I will say that he, in the past, he's gone like from French to Irish to
Yes.
German. Before you know it, it's like, how can I help you?
I always spoke in the same accent during King's Dilemma, I swear. How do you want me to read this?
Give me a knife. No, it's like, whoa.
My finances took a real kick in the butt after the divorce. My futon is the nicest thing I own, but with my bad back, sleeping on that is like sleeping on an anvil covered in rubber chicken. And then there's child support. I can't afford all the little miracles I help produce. And until I can, I can't even visit those miserable cars. Maybe some freelance adventuring could earn back my visitation rights. And who knows, maybe also a new hot plate that doesn't burn my bone, pot pie, when I cook.
From now on, you're going to have to talk like that. So,
You sounded a lot more like Ford
you wanna-
Company.
Sure.
Yes. Oh my God.
Mom always said.
Stupid is, stupid does.
The generally held belief in the hub is that going out into the spokes is a bad idea, and exploring the rim is even worse. But me, I love that outdoor life. Hunting and fishing is fulfilling work, but I want to see the deeper corners of the world. I want to survive with nothing but my wits and a butterfly. I want to wear the skin of a squirrel and cook cilantro over a campfire. So I've taken the loathsome step of traveling to the hub. There, ensconced in civilization's cruel blossom, I have joined a freelancer company. I imagine our adventurers will take us into parts unknown and really put my rad survival skills to the test. I just hope we leave the wretched city soon.
Nice. All right. He's the dark, tall, silent
Mitchell,
type.
take Tyrone's.
Mitchell.
I could not do that justice.
Mitchell.
Here,
I could never do the character justice.
He doesn't care, so we can
I mean,
be...
we still want to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Judge
okay,
Druid.
we have Judge. Oh,
It's on the back of Judge.
okay.
It's on the back of Judge. The answer's on.
You can make him sound like Judge Dredd.
Nick, gotta talk like Tyrone. Gotta bring it down.
Be careful of
bring
your
it down.
answer.
It would be pretty nifty.
No, he doesn't talk like that. He'll burn it. You ever? I mean, he doesn't talk much, but when he does, it burns down like this. He's from Memphis.
The king thought it would be pretty nifty to toss the kingdom's judicial system to the free market, and as a result, corruption has never been worse.
Sorry, I'm picturing his lips moving.
That's where I come in. I bought my frontier judgeship with a small purse of coins and an old, experienced martini glass. I can bring the word of law to any spoke I desire. All of a normie fee paid directly to my pocketbook. But recently, after I was paid off to find a woman guilty of mishandling her sister's big foot, I started wondering if I wasn't making the world a worse place. That's what my friend Slurpee insists. Should I be using my legal power to fight corruption instead of spreading it? Nah, that's dumb.
I realize I never said my name. I am El Gato Staboy.
Just pass it back. Just pass it back.
Oh yeah. And I am Slurp. I'm a troll whose skin is growing back.
And I am Amelie Rose with teeth of pearly white.
What are you?
Goblin.
A goblin.
Oh, a pearly white teeth goblin. Cool. You're a rarity among your people.
I'm a disgraced noble, Massa.
A disgraced noble?
Yes, unfortunately, I
Goblins
couldn't
are
have
noble?
I couldn't have a submarine in my front yard. It was absolutely vancouth.
A submarine? The sandwich?
No, like the ship.
Okay. Where are you gonna find one?
The ocean.
Over
Duh.
sentence.
I swear.
You're gonna find a submarine in your yard in the ocean?
All right, guys.
Right.
So, what map are we doing?
So
D.
are working on map.
Wow, we're just jumping.
Yep.
Why not?
Okay. So,
So we
start our quest.
D is for
the map is very laid out
Horsey.
toward dirty thoughts.
Well, I said D is for, and then I this character's class.
Oh, I got a new
Horsey.
We
Now you
Oh,
give
shit,
now
I'm
you give
French.
that divorcee a
I'm
big deal.
French.
You're
I
a
have to
French
be
puss in
French for the
boots.
next
Divorcee.
hour.
4-3.
That was your choice.
That was my choice.
You could just switch
And I
accents.
shall live with it.
I might forget how much.
I have the stab.
You're in charge of that.
Oh, I am in charge of something.
I am
Yes.
Puss in Boots with the spy from TF2.
I'm the book guy.
Dun, 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 dun.
Actually, I think I was in charge of this last time.
And a scout.
That will be your sister.
Your sister?
Am I in charge of
That
this
would
scout?
be your mother.
Now listen up, Cor. What
All right. Would you like to have to help us set up? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Locate the
I
book.
don't really want
We have the book.
Next.
Somebody else be this.
It might not be.
Do not shuffle the item deck.
Do this instead?
I could do multiple.
Story,
What is that one?
Story
It's on sale.
medic taking damage.
Okay.
we got the treasure deck.
Yep.
Yes.
Treasure deck is ready.
Got the
I
people
tell what
deck.
you said?
Yeah.
Got all the.
I don't really want to do this because I have to remember what everybody's character is.
Each player selects a character. We did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We
Medic
did
is
that.
just if we take damage as a party. then-
Maybe we shouldn't have asked for help. Well, we did all that. Yes, yes, yes.
That's
Sure.
easier for me.
We know this, right, guys?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Everyone
Green
has their
Lantern,
own
bookkeeper,
role to play outside of the game.
I am the bookkeeper.
I am the bookkeeper.
You are the one who keeps the
Oh wait, how
books.
many?
I think it's all the basic
I think Brian was a
yellows are
last
in
time.
there,
They kept
plus the
holding the
3
page
basic
over.
ones.
We didn't see the whole thing.
Well, we're supposed to have a portion covered to
There's only
prevent us
the-
from
okay.
doing any actions.
Yep.
Oh, the right hand.
Yeah.
Got it.
So we don't read what. I mean, yeah, it's just so that we don't know if it's a skill check or if it's a.
And what,
Just something
and what
that
the
will
benefit of the
happen.
page is.
Yeah.
So.
I have to ask.
Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay, we're good.
Backtracking. So
Not allowed to backtrack.
usually
So
this
this
will
will
lead.
lead
Who do we have?
to
Uh,
somewhere else.
do we have the door?
Okay.
What?
We have everything
Elf?
except the imp.
Yeah.
Okay, we have everything with the imp. Hound,
No,
no imp. Merfolk is me.
Oh, and no Stokent. No Stokent.
who's the mouse?
We're only 7.
All right,
I am the mousy.
The French guy.
all right. I'm gonna go around. So you are the disgraced noble.
Yes.
What are you?
I am
Goblin.
No, not
I am the fifth.
other card.
Other card.
The
I-
roll
yes.
card.
Tyrone?
You've already
Judge.
said it. You're done.
David?
Rouge. Frier.
Divorcee.
From here, it looks like fear.
Divorcee.
It's just
Ranger.
yeah. You can
Corruption.
flip it back over. You don't need it on that side.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, we'll flip it back every now and then, but it's
Spare.
not significant.
It's spare.
anymore.
Every time
Right.
you say which, I'm going to say
On the
first.
map, go ahead and write a W, C, 9,
Oh, on the map.
C,
Yeah.
3,
Yeah,
9,
Yeah, that is
B,
if
9.
First, I thought you said
that is
I-
if the app
give
happens
me
to
a
crash. So
WC,
this
9C, 3, 9,
Interpret these?
I don't know.
V9.
bookkeeper because you'll be
Okay.
putting in book stuff. I've taken the
Yeah.
unofficial job of tracking
They recommend. This quest.
influence, the wounds, and the corruption.
In this quest, you will sometimes see the word Count Risto tips his servant. When this happens, some players may, with a certain title or story card, may gain gold. +1.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Before you begin,
Money.
make
So
the
it was
choreographer
right?
has the each player reads the back. We did that.
And we're
Have the
about to
bookkeeper
begin.
turn to page 17.
17.
It's 7 and then teen.
170.
So
Yep.
what's game?
So all of these will be new locations to a lot of us.
Where does the
Cover.
game end as well?
We don't-
Hiring
We
a
don't
band.
know where we'll end.
Ah.
Yeah. It could be anywhere on the net.
Yeah.
We'll
Last time
learn
we
that
had the
different. We learn that information as we go.
There you go.
Ho ho.
That's the secret part.
And now the best part.
And the filthy
Oh,
And the filthy.
Filthy, horribly
And the
loud.
filthy Latin.
Oh.
Sorry, French.
How many pins ago?
How do you say
freelancers has more downsides than up.
Yes.
Hiring a band of filthy freelancers has more downsides than up. But when it comes to risk management, no one else dies more readily and for a cheaper price than these types. Now, dear reader, I can hear you say, what about the good part? Tell us about the mega dungeon and all the horrors and wonders and whatnot. Fear not. I, the great Count Risotto, voted sexiest frilled lizard by the Hub Chamber of Commerce, shall reveal all things in due time. But believe me when I say the story starts with the freelancers I hired. You see, we had yet to even reach the dungeon when they began to royally muck things up.
I was going to like him, but maybe not.
so I'm gonna have to mute the mic when that rounds because it echoes. So just know that if you're saying anything while while that's going on, it's not gonna be
Yeah.
heard. Not that it matters to anybody. But
Is there anybody watching?
yes, we have six viewers.
Really?
Woo!
27 now. So
Nice.
Are you serious?
no, but we could play like we
Yeah,
do.
we can play as if we can play. as
David,
if
you
we
didn't
were
have to ask
doing
that
it
second
at
question.
least.
Everybody else was okay with it. So what if we have one person that's probably Michael?
Michael may actually have an audience.
Yeah.
I was like, are you serious?
Stumbling out of the woods, your recently formed party of freelancing adventurers finally spot the quaint cabin you've been questing for. Sadly, it is buzzing with activity. You would have been here sooner, but one of you was fascinated by a nearby fairy ring with a cautionary sign stating it was an evil portal and to beware of flying bones. And one of you just couldn't help themselves and just had to mess with it.
Is for entry is for you, head of table, who is the lowest influence.
Is that me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
They were just running in place, so.
That's how the start is.
smart plus. Go ahead, read it. I can't do both in a way. So
Make
You
a
get
smarts check.
after increasing your smarts by +1.
all right. So I'll put an X here on my smarts. So what that means, just so you know, is I will always roll a D20, which I would like a different D20.
Yeah. Grab one from
These
the.
are not good.
Yeah. Those are all
Hard to
cursed.
see.
I feel like
They're just cursed. They're just
Yeah.
cursed in application.
so. Because I have a mark now, because I did that first,
You
I
get
get
plus
to
one?
+1. Well, I actually roll this dice now.
Oh.
So, oops, sorry, I hit the
Well,
mic.
one in this case.
13, 14. Is the smart track equal or higher than the current threat?
The
current threat
is
is
what
at
you'll
8.
be charging. Yep.
Okay.
So as the game goes on, eventually.
For
you'll
some
have-
reason, you felt a desire to impress everyone and insisted you could activate the portal in the fairy ring. You were wrong. You couldn't. But you did notice that when you stepped inside of the so-called portal, you had 4 separate and distinct shadows. Now, as you head toward the proper start of your adventure, you discuss the discovery. Ponders Scala.
That fairy ring wasn't glowing or anything. I wonder why it would cast 4 shadows.
Guess I'll find out later, you say with a shrug.
Well, your discovery caused us to be late.
Sighs your scaly, noble patron, Count Risotto, as he nods his pierced, frilled neck.
But I'll be keeping your beautiful puzzle box of a brain close. A smart servant like you can be quite difficult to find.
Servant? You ask, as Risotto's other servants glare at you. Your adventure hasn't even started, and you've already somehow debased yourself. It's like school all over again.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
So now your influence goes up
Yep.
6. So
Yep.
then...
You are now the highest influence.
See?
But you are.
Teacher's pet.
But you are given the title of Count Risotto's servant,
And
which
then-
is a lawful title.
Count
He's the one with
Risotto.
the money of
Oh.
Yeah.
that gets mentioned, isn't it?
In this
Yes.
quest, sometimes you will be told to get tipped. That is when you will get gold.
Just want to point out, I didn't plan any of this.
Yeah.
You guys did it to me.
I believe in the heart of the coin.
Finally, you all arrive at the crowded cabin, home of the annual Dungeon Dive Classic of Dingledale Den, which is about to begin. Your party has been hired by Count Fancypants here to enter the legendary dungeon and clamber down to the very bottom of the pit so that he may write an autobiographical account. 'Tis a feat never before accomplished by any adventurer, and is the kind of thing that leads to glorious treasures, epic fights, and bestsellers. Count Risotto needs you for protection, and you need him because there's no way you would have been granted entry otherwise. The family that owns this land exploits the treasure-filled dungeon that lays beneath their property. The tickets come at an extraordinary cost, since the magical dungeon door below their house only opens annually. After 5 short days, the door will slam shut and remain closed for another year. Those that have come before have returned to the surface with arms full of shiny trinkets and wondrous stories. And shiny just happens to be your favorite color.
Indeed it is.
Ho ho ho.
Have the choreographer drawer
I did.
something on the map. Remind them the Space 87 is the final destination of the dungeon. Of the dungeon.
Now you know.
Name?
Asked the woman selling tickets inside. One of the Count's 3 retainers clears his throat and declares,
Count Risotto the 35th, frilled lizard of the southern spokes, protector of the red mountains, but not the gray, gentleman weasel wrestler, slayer of the skink king, and official judge of the 247th Hub Chowder Festival.
The woman rolls her eyes, but sells him a ticket all the same. You see the Count hand her an ungodly sum of coin in exchange for the purple ticket.
62?
Count Risotto moans when he looks at the ticket.
Oh, 61 parties will be going before us. Why, there shan't be any treasure at all. It's likely no use writing my memoir at this point. So glad you lot stopped to play with that broken, evil portal.
You have no choice but to wait your turn in the queue, milling about within or without. Perhaps it is possible to find a better ticket while you wait.
And so begins the round.
So I think we do it in turn order. So.
Yep. So in influence order, how the round will usually go, we will be assigning our standees to different locations in the book. A lot of them will be only one person can go, but some of them also allow the opportunity for multiple people to go. Each of them do different things. Some of them may require you to roll for stuff. Some of them
may give you interactions with the environment, so on and so forth. And usually we like to read through to give everyone a good idea.
To not confuse,
What?
To not confuse the
Yeah,
player.
yeah, I want
Yeah.
those words to have people.
And that usually remains covered too.
Okay, so let's read what they are so we know where we might want to go.
Chop wood, chat with occupants, help with dinner, walk the forest, rest, study map, or sneak into the cellar.
Is there anything that deals with smarts?
Smarts? No.
There is nothing to do with smarts that I may see.
What do you guys think I should do?
Or
I'm
just
good at smarts,
dibbling on.
and I'm okay with will and sense.
Aren't you last?
I'm first.
First.
He
Yeah,
came
it
first
goes
after
this
that.
way.
Oh, the
I-
influence
yeah.
goes from that
Yeah,
way. That way.
because
Yeah.
his
You're
first
upside down.
interaction with
Yeah.
counter is
If you turn
the-
yourself right side up, you'll see it.
Johnny
better.
got it.
Yeah.
I prefer to do sense.
I'd like to do the strength one first to raise up.
I have a sneaky
Oh, so this will
one.
end up raising up something for us?
Yeah,
Potentially. Yes.
potentially.
I'm gonna do the
Most of this round
chat
is
with the octopus.
Occupants.
The occupants.
I'm gonna say octopus because
Yeah, because
I
you're
remember
the,
folk.
You want to do sense?
you want them move
Yeah.
forward.
Okay.
But I'm not next.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
me.
you
That's
are
what I'm asking.
next.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking.
Off living room.
Wait, am I last?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, it's probably going to be by then.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, just, I mean, I wouldn't mind sense either.
Yeah. And no, we're doing this
I think
first
last time we
round.
played, I was
Sometimes you can
last
play
on the
just
points the
do whatever you
entire
want.
game, and I never got moved once.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll say that then. So who's
Right.
next?
So almost
I
every time
will-
there was a choice, I almost always had to go to the group one.
We'll sneak into the cellar.
The green
That's
one,
what I wanted to
the green
do.
one anyone can go to.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
me.
Well, if I can't sneak off into the cellar, I might as well wander the forest for opportunity.
Okay, dwarf. You want to cut wood, help with dinner, or
Above,
rest?
down, I guess.
What?
3.
So you're helping with dinner.
Hey,
George in the kitchen.
Alright. I like last game every time.
All right, let's start. All right, so let's do the first one. What do you got?
Might press 1,
So give
and then make a might check.
give me a star.
Alrighty, look at that.
Yep.
Goblin likes Mike.
Not really.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So do you shall we make a roll?
What is it?
It's
6.
6.
1 to 14. 1 wound, plus 1 influence, and 3 crown.
One wound going in the bag, right?
So you chopped yourself in your leg
Yeah,
while
so
you're chopping wood.
you're also in charge of the back. So
And then you get plus 3 influence,
yes.
which is why the page comes from top down.
All right. Will plus 1 for make a will roll or will check.
21.
21.
I dumped the bag. Also, that's a
Oh, wait.
foul. Negative 7.
1702.
The second entree.
Did I get an entry token? You said.
Wounds are immediately added
goes
to
in there.
if you were stretched.
You swagger up to the ticket counter, making sure the worker notices you by swiveling your cute hips every other step.
May I help you?
The dwarf attendant asks, clearing her throat nervously. You lean against the counter and playfully ring the service bell. Yes, you may, you say with a wink, causing her to blush. My friends left my entry ticket at the counter here with a gorgeous creature I can only assume is you. I've come to retrieve it.
Oh, yes.
The dwarf says, her blush deepening as she rummages through the papers behind the counter.
You must be Frognarts.
She hands you an envelope. Yes, that is correct. I am Frognarts, the one and only. The attendant giggles and pulls a yellow ribbon out of her thick beard hair.
Here, take this too. For luck.
You thank the young dwarf and wriggle your eyebrows before excitedly turning to your party.
Test.
Looking into the envelope, you see that your entry number is now 33. If this doesn't impress your friends, nothing will.
You have successfully reclaimed the ribbon of speed. And you no longer are, you stay leader of our group.
And your influence went up 4.
But it does not matter.
All right. Dwarf friend. Plus 1 sense. And then
Sure,
make
sure
a check.
does.
It says I need a corruption.
Corruption?
Oh,
Yeah, at a certain point, if I
I'm
remember
taking the
correctly, it
unofficial
does
roll of
very
trying
well
to-
for witch.
What?
The other dice.
What do you need?
yeah, D4.
There's more in here.
There's a D20 over there, sir.
Yeah, it should be the one that's in his hand.
Okay. Here it is. Oh, okay.
Where's money?
Money is the gold.
Nice one.
You just mark it.
You mark it, and then eventually we'll get whatever you need.
You get
8.
help with dinner?
1703.
Yes, 1703.
Bookkeeper.
1703.
Get those shinies.
Huh?
He said get those shinies at 11:20.
1703.
Yeah, just leave it. Just
I don't see any 2020s.
yeah, I took all this up.
Oh,
1703.
Oh, oh.
All right.
Yeah, no worries.
Off with your head.
You dare touch the...
Cookie insists that your adventuring party eat something hearty before diving into the dungeon. Being the eager person that you are, you're offered to help mince the fresh carrots you harvested earlier in the day. You dice and slice and throw them into the pot of stew boiling over the campfire. You feel good about yourself and how you're helping to feed your friends, until Cookie tastes the stew and spits it out with a disgusted look.
Yeah! You told me you had carrots! These are clearly parsnips! Don't you know they turn to poison when added to snopeskin soup?
He dumps the entire meal out onto the grass and glares at you.
Ah, you could have killed us all!
Ooh. Influence -5. He's already at.
Now
and
look at him, the
you
new Lord.
gained the title Attempted Poisoner.
Already written. You wanna swear?
Who was that?
That was
Tyrone.
Oh, there you go.
What's the title of his character name?
Oh, yeah.
Judge James.
Judge
James.
Judge
Took him
James.
down 5 influence.
Already at the
He's
bottom.
He's the last.
Oh,
Alright.
Alright.
from here I put them.
I am going...
Well, no.
Oh, you're the cat, right? Yes.
What
And
are my
then-
options?
So you can watch the bots, explore the ruins,
Forage.
forage,
Forage.
hunt, or hunt. That was good.
I like the thought of ruins.
Okay, ruins is 1706.
On your way to the cabin, you had noticed what looked like some tall onyx ruins a short ways off the trail, so you decide to double back and check them out. You find them fairly easily, and it doesn't take long to yank the overgrown vines off the large, wide black object protruding from the ground. The left side of the uncovered ruin has the writing of the ancients, which you feel certain translates to home. And on the right side, it has ancient lettering you feel certain means visitors. Beneath is a crude painting of a boar wearing a shirt with numbers and an odd helmet with a bar covering its face. But your blood runs cold when you spy the cartoon depictions of humans who seem to be cheering the boar. Disgusting. You study the odd object for a few more minutes before heading back to your friends, feeling a tad wiser now that you know about the human's pig fetish.
This Corsating. I go down that bonafide.
Next is rest, so we spend 1 time and choose a camp action.
Spending a time, you
You
will
pull something out of the bag. Who's the bag puller?
That will be the scout.
The scout is the bag puller.
Oh, yep.
So you just pull one thing out of the... one token out.
And if it's bad, we skin you alive.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, follow her.
What number?
Number 1.
Oh, yeah.
We're number one. We're
Yep.
number one.
That is just removed.
A medic?
Oh no.
The tales about this place are quite intriguing.
Scala tells the party as you travel.
Some colorful stories say this place leads right down into the hells themselves.
Nonsense.
Scoffs Count Risotto.
It is a well-known fact that if one were to burrow far enough into the ground, one would do little more than set off an eruption of lava. No made-up world full of fictitious demons. There are monsters enough in this world as it is.
Scala shrugs.
I was just, relaying what I heard. Sorry.
Sighing, she reaches into her bag and pulls out some supplies.
Anyone need some medical attention? Blister draining? Scab resurfacing?
So that is on me. In there, the bandage looking needs to be pulled out.
Okay, so
That would have been your wound from earlier,
okay.
which now she is attending to.
Thank you for healing
Yep.
me. Why, thank you, my darling, for healing me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So
I thought it had been drawn from that.
No.
I
It was
I
just
messed
fake.
up my.
So you can move
Second
up
of
one
it.
influence and be like second
Yeah,
place.
that's what I want to do.
Okay. Move him up 4 influence.
And we're allowed to do now. All take a camp action.
Nope. Just say one.
whoever's
word.
Just
in
who
that
did the
uniform.
rest action.
But then why did we spend time? Are you sure?
Or
That's how we did rest every
Yeah.
time last time too.
No.
That's for when traveling and resting.
yeah,
This is-
travel rest
this is
versus
the book.
just space rest.
Okay.
Next is me. -1 risk,
Which doesn't apply.
+4 influence.
And you are the dog.
Yes.
You are now highest.
Sneak into cell. +1 on agility
Okay.
and make an agility check.
Where's the D4?
Can I see the rule book?
In
Double check.
Yeah, I don't think that's right because it doesn't make sense. if
9.
One person spends time. 9.
Do you remember that's how we did it every time last game?
I'll wait for him to check and then
Keep going. What is it?
1709.
You notice the small cabin has a set of outside doors leading to a cellar. As a freelancer known for their street smarts, you know that the only reason someone ever has a cellar is to hide valuable goods or illicit activity. Convinced that if you could just get into the cellar, you'd leave with a pocket full of treasure, you attempt to use your weapon as a crowbar to pry the locked door open. But the doors are sealed shut, and the only thing you manage to do is break your weapon.
Shit.
Use your starting weapon.
I am so glad now.
You hear a mocking laugh behind you and turn to see an elderly bovine man pointing and laughing.
You're bad at breaking into buildings.
He chuckles. Oh, yeah? You yell.
Yeah.
He yells back. Mind your own business, old man.
Okay.
He shrugs and turns to walk away. But right then, the street smarts that were mentioned before kick in and you run up to the side of the bovine and easily tip him over with one push to his left side.
Hey, that's rude.
He hollers as you search his pockets. Now it's you who are laughing as you run away with his loot.
That's right, that's mine.
We're all turning French.
You are now having.
Why is everybody friends?
I'm sorry, it spreads like that plague. Plague.
That's it, right? Now we go to the next level?
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't we
It
have...
is 1711.
A loud horn blares from the entry room on the cabin's lower floor. Cheers burst out from the many other freelancers crowded around you and excitement fills the air. The dungeon has opened, and the 22nd annual Dungeon Dive Classic of Dingledell Den is about to begin. Everyone presses in even tighter now, eager to get into the dungeon.
Nobody is a good little Eris.
Anyone have the good little... No, I don't think anyone has that title.
No.
Unfortunately,
Is the narrator the same voice actor as All Might from My Hero Academia?
I believe so.
Sealed box, we did not have the sealed box. We just have the ribbon of speed.
Well, maybe if you pass...
Yes.
Maybe if you pass sneaking into the snow.
Your party rushes to the dungeon and searches for your spot in line, finding it firmly in the middle of the crowd, space 33. Well, it's better than your original ticket number, to be sure. While you wait for your turn, you all notice a group of 5 adventurers off to the side arguing loudly. They appear to be haranguing a shorter-than-average Stiltkin.
Frognarts, you absolutely blew it! We should break your legs right now and leave you for the crab eaters!
Whoa, everybody! One of you says diplomatically. Did you lose your ticket? Here we just so happen to have a spare. Why don't you take it? And you hand him the ticket number 62.
Hey, thanks, stranger,
says a thick troll guy.
This idiot lost ours, and the tickets are all sold out now.
And he hits the Stiltkin on the shoulder.
Frognarts, you should pay these people.
The Stiltkin sighs and doles out some treasure from his personal stash. The line moves slowly due to each party getting a 15-minute lead over the next. But your party finally makes it to the entrance of the dungeon, and you take in the stone steps that wind downward. The dwarf lady in charge takes your ticket and reminds you all to exit the dungeon before its seals closed for the year. Count Risotto implores you all to move fast.
Come! It's not enough to say we participated.
He reminds you.
We have to get to the very bottom, then return.
You light your torches and step into the pitch-dark dungeon.
Oh, we all gain a treasure.
Yes. Yep. Someone stole their ticket into there and
So
gave them all.
do I mark the +2 for this?
No. So, to explain
Got it.
kind of corruption, what you have right there, for one roll, can't use the bonus die.
Yeah, so anytime you were to roll for a check, say instead of rolling the bonus die, you discard this.
Right.
And then when you have
just have
none,
the
yeah.
natural D20.
And that +2 is added to the end.
Oh, it's just a +2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a plus.
So-
It's not like a
Bill,
plus.
how
So
do
you're-
you cook this?
You don't have to.
That
No.
is a keyword extension, I believe.
What does it
So
say?
that doesn't
You attach it to your weapon.
yeah, it attaches to your weapon. If you got a new weapon, then you'd have a choice, but no, that's an attachment.
All right, so now we travel on the map. Did you write down that 33rd
Yep.
thing? Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to a fortune teller. It's the only path that we can go to.
I'm gonna go.
Check puppies?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are they? Was that?
Starting full?
It sounded like they had like a bag or something. Is that
I
just
have
me?
no idea.
Alexa, turn on living room.
So, bit of an interesting map, I'll say the least.
It's
no,
it's
it's-
all a dungeon. I
Yeah.
didn't realize it was actually a full-on dungeon.
Yeah. It's fine. Dungeons are usually short, so
Yeah.
I might actually finish this one.
Looks
yeah.
like we can just Leroy Jenkins this and just run straight to the
so
end.
Be dead then.
Yeah.
We would so. We would die.
If we want to go and do the
Yeah, I wanted to do
most-
the agility stuff because my main thing is agility, but
So what's the where are we headed next? Gypsy?
Yeah,
the
fortune teller.
Fortune teller.
The stairs that lead down are large and made of worked stone, which is just right for an entrance to a major dungeon. They wind in a wide spiral, which also feels right. And numerous sputtering torches line the curved rock walls, and their flickering light really has you in the mood. You all nod your heads in satisfaction at the overall user experience so far. But then the stairs end, and you come across a gaudy booth that advertises fortune-telling. Count Risotto rolls his eyes.
Oh, gods, how touristy.
He sighs, and his retinue agrees.
Greetings, Dungeoneers.
Calls the fortune teller, a goat lady with 4 ears instead of 2. She hastily pushes her brown bag lunch off the table.
Come, come. Fate waits for no one, and I sense great things in your futures. Great things!
It is down to your choice.
Yeah, maybe I get a wife.
Milligan.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll
check
get my fortune read.
teller.
Excellent.
Cheers the fortune teller, and she wiggles her fingers eagerly over a crystal ball.
Perfect.
Says she, as if her finger wiggles have done something they ought.
And now that I've calibrated my seeing stone to your party, what one secret of the universe can I reveal to you?
What peril awaits in the dungeon? any landmarks we should check out, or what of post-dungeon activities can we look forward to?
I think any landmarks would be
Any
very
landmarks
useful.
Yeah, I think
we should
landmarks.
check out?
I see a closed portal, beyond which is a whirlwind evening of fine dining, inebriation, and few inhibitions. I can hear a password being spoken. Wait, no I can't. Wait, yes I can. The password is... Password 123.
Hey, that's my password.
How dare you speak on my line?
By each of the 3 dungeons.
The medic gains the title Bearer of the Word.
Okay.
Chaotic.
That's the chaotic one.
Have the choreographer draw something on the map by each of the 3 dungeon icons to indicate that one of those required a password.
Yeah.
Does everybody remember the password?
I wrote it down.
1, 2, 3, password.
No.
No.
No. No.
I see another closed portal. Only this one is grim and scary, and covered in bones and whatnot. You need a special key to get in there, which is good because you don't want to open that by accident. I get a strong sense that no one should go in there.
Avoid that one. Got it.
Finally, I see a flea.
We can't.
No,
Also,
wait,
yeah, when we
it's a bear.
traveled, we never did
Oh
time.
no, my mistake. It's a bridge.
We'll have to pull it
Sorry.
in.
Yes, it's a bridge. Kinda rickety structure. Yeah. Well, that was quite a bit to relay, eh? Sorry for the info dump, but these things happen. Anyway, thanks so much for stopping by, and enjoy your time in the dungeon.
She smiles sweetly and gently nudges a tip jar toward you, pats their pockets as if unable to find anything, then gradually, slowly, walks away in strained silence.
Ouch.
Yep. We forgot to do the traveling for last
You gotta
time.
pull
so
the
we'll do
time.
that.
Yeah, whatever. It's open from the bag.
Yep.
What will it be?
Cookie.
What will it be?
Cookie.
Okay,
Oh,
risk.
So that's
Risk.
goes to the top track right there.
Yep.
Yeah, now we're playing a whole different game called Risk.
Risk
You already
management.
draw one. You already
Well,
draw
no,
we
that was
forgot
from
to-
the
Oh,
one
yeah,
that we
yeah,
did.
Yeah, so
So
now we're
we're
about to
doing
travel
the one
again. Where are we headed to?
We can either go to a trading post or 81.
I think we should go to
Put
the
it
trading
in the
post.
middle so we can kind of talk
Yeah.
about it. So,
Yeah.
so
If we go to the
we
trading
are
post-
here. We can go there or there.
Yep.
If we go to the trading post, I get 1 gold. Yeah.
That could be what we do.
I would recommend trading posts. I think we. Can
I would
switch
like
up.
to potentially.
What do you
But
think?
if we don't go to
Find
the
out
trading
some
post, we get to go to like a dungeon
Tyrone?
master.
Event. There's so much of that.
Do we want to do an
That would
event
be a more
or do we
helpful
want
option.
a trading post?
I'd vote for.
You have
The
the,
trading post is along the way. We could go off the route on each other.
but you're the highest on the track.
Actually, I am.
Oh.
He's the lowest.
He's the
Yes,
lowest.
Oh, where are we going?
He tried to
We're going to
poison
the
us.
trading post.
Yeah, let's just go to a trading post instead.
Nice.
To agree with me. This is what I'm.
You come across an old windmill that someone has inexplicably built underground. The fantails are not moving, which is not
We
surprising.
just talked about it.
Inside is a trading post, run by one of the most hideous hags you've ever seen. Her skin is smooth and unblemished.
Yeah.
All of her teeth are accounted for and pearly white, and her lumps are weirdly symmetrical and more or less where anyone else's would be. You try to be polite and not stare at the poor wretch as you pursue her wares.
Most attractive wares in the dungeon.
She tells you, and oh my lord, it is all you can do to keep a straight face at that.
Order. Give him 1 XP. That would be crossing. Make 1 cross.
XP is the stars that are on the back of
It's one of
this.
These. So.
Which
I don't know about your laws.
So you have to disclose.
Fortunacies with treasure.
So what did you do?
But I have an
I got a
eye.
gold.
All right. Now it's Joey.
I have an eye
It's-
that.
I think I'm gonna get rid of my lantern, and I'll get 2.
Also, remember that we could trade these across from each other. I
And also, you can only hold
over there.
3 of these on the side, and then 1 of each of these.
3 of
Yeah,
what?
two treasures on the side.
So if I get to this,
Go appeal.
If I get to this, that means I get a new.
You get to add a supply to the bag, which are these. It's just null time, effectively.
Let's add one in because I'm gonna discard that.
Okay. So that goes in the bag. This time
Well, no, that isn't what happens right now, or is that
Well,
the XP that's passed?
that's what it says here. Discard displays.
Okay.
But actually, I realized that probably isn't. I thought this was a new weapon, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's an attachment.
I
So
did
take that back. Take it all back.
Yeah. Did you discard something or gain gold?
No.
It's a weapon attachment.
I discarded that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a keyword.
David.
I'll
I
discard
see
it
your
too.
agility item
Good.
that
Yeah.
I wish to trade for.
I'll take
And
this.
that's for cents. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll discard.
Either way, we keep a corruption.
All right.
Oh.
Is that everybody?
No.
Nope, not yet. I need the signet ring from the story
Because
deck.
clearly, story deck. What
Yeah,
number?
I will.
31.
Is this an enhancement or
You go
a
discard
separate
that
weapon?
and get.
Yeah, I'm gonna discard my loyalty
Then I'll
card.
bear on it.
Too.
You go.
Well, you got your one good for now.
It's a weapon. It's just that
That is all you need.
Well, I don't have a weapon.
Up arrow next to it.
You equip
Oh, okay,
this.
yeah.
Nice, a cloak.
He needs a
I need
corruption.
another
A
corruption.
corruption.
Tara, what do you want? For that? There you go.
It was 1 for 2.
Yeah, I gave him 2.
Okay.
So when does the corruption for this go away? When it would have activated?
Whenever you roll dice, that's the only way you get rid of corruption.
Yeah. When you
Unless you have an effect that
when you go to roll this, instead of rolling a bonus die, you get rid of corruption.
8 corruption.
Optionally?
Hey, what do you do if
No,
have
you have to.
weapons?
You have a
to
discard
choose
one. Yeah.
You choose one.
But
discard
if it has like a drop arrow, then it is an attachment
It
or
adds
a
one.
keyword.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't carry an extra one.
No.
Oh. Can I?
Unfortunately, your body is only made for one weapon and one armor.
Well, who had to lose their weapon?
Me.
Here, you can have my new weapon.
Sweet, I got a zap rod now.
A Zabarol?
I have a
Flaming
trident.
Fancy metal
A
armor.
flaming
Let me show you something.
I have a thunder trident.
He has a flaming zap rod.
I have a fencing blade.
zap.
That used to be my nickname in high
El
school.
gato está boy.
That's
It's
how he lost his
very
weapon.
in
You can't-
This is the,
That's an
this
attachment.
Oh,
He got it
attachment.
from
I can trade you the attachment if you'd like to have the attachment.
Sure.
For the weapon.
Oh, and you don't have a flaming zap rod?
Now I have a flaming sword.
That's what.
You just come in.
Now what do you have? A flaming what?
That's fire over the head.
It's a flaming sword.
It's a flaming sword.
Yeah.
That was his nickname in high school.
All right. I assume we only have one place to go now.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to do time.
Yep. That is the other
The thing I
benefit.
discarded in order to draw in the first place gave me the same bonus as the flaming sword.
Let's see if I get us another risk track. Nope.
Guys,
The
It
whatever
is
this
a
thing is.
nuclear.
It's a different risk.
Yeah. It's still risk trap.
Of nuclear.
All right, where are we headed?
81.
You can just leave the bag open.
That
It's
is
not
all
totally
we
like
have.
No. Keep it closed. You want the secrets not to be revealed. That'll be knocked over like I did last time. I had about 20 of them back in the bag.
It's
All
not
bad
totally
luck.
Hmm.
The first place of note that we came to was a small keep surrounded by a makeshift wall. The gate stood open, so one of my lackeys strode in and announced my presence before I entered. The goblins inside were naturally awed by my noble appearance, and fawned over me even though they were supposed to all be austere monks. It would seem I was just the sort of fellow that they had been looking for. The poor things were being preyed upon by a fearsome devil who the goblins claimed had clawed its way up from the bowels of hell to torment them. I mean, really. But there were quite a few graves in the courtyard, so I instructed my traveling companions we would accept this side quest. They didn't want to, but I gave them no choice in the matter.
As a group, pick someone to do. Choose a player to track the devil to the lair. Smart check.
Who's good at smarts?
I was good, but I have a corruption now, so it doesn't matter. So
I mean,
plus 2.
Plus 2 without a. What was yours?
I also have 2 plus 2 smarts. So.
And my
I have the D4, but I have
his smarts go all the way to the end. That's helpful, probably for him.
Mine goes all the way. One short.
I think we should give it to David.
I'm okay with David.
Okay.
I don't really. Yeah, go ahead, David. Roll.
Roll.
Do you got anything else? Or it's just
No, just a +2.
Yeah, big
D20
track
plus
assault.
2 plus 2. 20.
Wow,
Oh!
22.
No, 18 on the
sorry,
dot plus
20.
2.
Oh.
18 plus 2.
Is
Definitely higher than
the result
33.
equal to or yeah?
I personally led the hunt, wielding tracking skills honed from years of practice. We arrived at the mouth of a cave. I could see devil tracks leading to its entrance. Naturally, I changed from my tracking cufflinks to those more appropriate for caving. While I did so, one of my retinue mixed a chocolate liqueur aperitif, designed to aid the hunt by stimulating the flow of blood to my brain. The recipe follows below.
All right, smarts. What were you guys talking about?
Sense.
This one's sense.
That's what I said.
Rewind
I
the
just
tape.
gave him all-seeing eye. that
Yeah,
gives him
I
a
would
lot
have
more.
+4, but I have
Present.
corruption right now, so.
So
But
roll,
you still get the additives.
you get the +4. You just don't get the X.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
get
don't
the
get an X.
You
Right,
don't,
you don't get the die.
you
You don't get the die.
for the X.
So you would be So 3.
Oh,
7.
4.
Great.
What's the current threat?
8.
8. It's
Oh.
always a minimum of 8.
No.
He has
So
no luck.
we barely.
Hey, you got rid of one of your corruptions.
Yeah, but we lost.
The devil proved perfectly elusive, but my hyper-capable brain deduced the reason. A small cave-in had trapped the fiend in a back tunnel, and it no longer posed any kind of threat. One or two of my followers protested, claiming the cave-in was far too old to have trapped the devil. One of them, a burly yak fellow I found overly talkative, had the misguided notion of offering to clear the obstacle to prove it. I reprimanded them, and we continued on our journey. They realized I was correct, and there was no muttering or angry looks cast my way at all.
The fastest member of the party has officially become the lowest influential. Behind a Jewish.
Travel. So that's.
Yep.
I draw something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Last risk.
Oh.
So all 3 of them are put back into the bag, and the lowest is now
Oh,
at
threat. Oh, shoot.
So now we have to move 10s.
That's right. It's 10.
Wait, do I still get to do this thing?
What does it say?
Well, after you complete a sense check, risk -1.
Oh, you could have done that. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if
So
I
Put
could.
it out.
Put 2 back.
Yep, the 2 back and then the 1 covering.
You have to do that when you're explaining rules.
Yes,
that,
it does.
That
Fair
actually
enough.
doesn't help at all.
Makes it harder because we have no idea what you said.
Hey, you get
You
this,
gotta
yes.
stay in character. Or is him?
It's all I have. I don't have influence in this party.
Where are we going?
82.
Nope, you just put pirate there.
God, can't you give us
Fair
a wee
enough.
bit more,
8.
buddy?
What's our choice?
82.
Scotty.
It's hard to do angry French.
What do you mean all French is angry?
Exactly.
Your party freezes in their tracks. As from down a lonely, darkened hall comes the sound of something sharp being scraped across hardened stone.
Oh,
Gasps Scala.
it's probably just nothing, right?
Then a horrified scream echoes from out of the darkness, causing even Grunko, son of Grung, to blanch. The wail is quickly muffled by a noise akin to aggressive slurping.
What's the holdup?
Count Risotto demands.
Surely my brave freelancers aren't put off by a few unpleasant noises. It's a dungeon. Unpleasant noises abound. Come, you ninnies. I shall lead the way. Oh, wait, my bootlace is untied. You go on ahead. Norman, my laces.
You grumble as you go, watching a toady fumble with the Count's boots.
We are now at the dark corridors.
Yeah, actually, I'll do that one.
What?
Yep.
Unless you want to do smarts.
Well, that's what my thing is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll do this one. Okay, we got light the way.
Well, I'm a witch.
Fuck.
Study the map.
Well, mine is smarts too.
I want to do agility.
Translate graffiti. Scout ahead. Or open portcullis. Post chats. Or strange shadows. I'm taking strange shadows.
I'll do light that way.
Well, it's not
Is
your
it so that you can get censored or what?
Yeah.
Somebody just to point out that top one. Somebody
Someone
has
has
to.
to, and only one will.
And is it
Like-
going to be a sense
Oop.
check? Because if it's going to be a sense
Yes.
check, maybe I should do it with the plus
Mostly.
4.
Which one do you want?
Smarts, I guess.
Smarts.
I'm
And to get rid
corrupted,
of
but
one of
it
our
helps.
risk.
I thought you were supposed to talk about it.
True, man.
Huh?
I thought you were supposed to talk about it.
Well, you could, and then there's like a 30-second timer, and then you're supposed to start. So for but
That's the crown symbol.
That is if a way.
So
so that's a timer. Do it.
I think this is to choose that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, wait. Why would you do that? It's like more break.
Go play.
Let's see here. We have that one.
Roll enough.
You got to study the map or books checks. Yep. Ooh, no one's studying the map. Okay. Like the way. Sense +1.
okay, they get a coin.
Just walk it right there. Make a sense check. I assume you get a D4 as well.
6.
41.
01.
01, yes.
This is just the moment you've been waiting for. You rush to the front of the group, eager to show off a trick you've learned back in your scouting days.
This is so David.
You quickly rub two sticks together,
flip.
totally expecting flames to shoot out, but nothing happens. Not even smoke. Your rubbing gets more and more frantic until Grunko, son of Grung, sighs loudly, reaches into your pouch, pulls out a trinket, and lights it afire by briskly scraping it over the stone wall a few times.
Sword. Why couldn't I?
Grunko, son of Grung, pats your back gently as he walks forward with his bright torch lighting the hallway.
Couldn't I use a flaming
Minus 2
sword to light the whole-
influence, minus 1
Yeah,
treasure.
really done it. Scout ahead. Sense plus. There's no one at 2.
We'll roleplay that he took my
There's
flaming
someone at
sword.
3.
Oh, yeah. Smarts check. +1. And then you make a smarts.
No, it's +1.
Yeah, +1, and then, yeah.
Oh, now you get the
Well, maybe the
D6.
flaming sword would let me.
Well,
get away.
unfortunately, I have
There's no
corruption,
option.
so
It was a flame.
be getting rid of that. Oh, sorry.
Oh. 4103.
We are doing great.
Yeah, we're the best.
You pick your nose and stare at a scribble on the floor that says, "Beware of dorgs," with an arrow pointing to the southeast. Your good times are disrupted when Scala calls out,
A little help?
Dorg.
Oh, dork. What the hell is a dork?
What do you
Well,
mean? What's a
yeah.
dorg?
Everyone knows what it
That
is.
is your interpretation.
You could get a German Shepherd dorg. You could have a Husky dorg.
Oh, you're talking about Dogers.
You were the only one to volunteer when Scala asked for help translating the graffiti painted across one of the dungeon walls. She looked so sad when nobody raised their hand that you felt compelled to help. But she has no idea you can't actually read. So you avoid the ancient jibber-jabber and head straight towards the drawing of a circular yellow face with black eyes and a wide black smile. It just makes you feel happy for some reason. You notice that the edges of the face are peeling, so you pick at it, and to your surprise, the whole round face comes off the wall. You examine the circle and realize the back is still sticky. So you naturally stick the smiling little fellow to the front of your shirt. When Scala notices the transferred graffiti, her face lights up, and she asks if she can have it for research purposes.
Will you hand over the sticker or finders keepers?
So this threat dial says
That
8
is still
plus
your-
number of people, I think.
Oh, that is true. That is supposed to be it.
So it's supposed to be at 15 right
That
now.
made more sense. Yes, that's right.
Oh.
We have never played that right.
No, we did last time. I remember this because we
Played
talked
it.
about it.
It
But
was
this time,
really easy last time.
but I just want to point out, I don't think that changes anything yet.
Yeah, I don't.
Because we've only had 2 threat rolls. I had a 21 and he had a 7. So,
Yeah.
all right. I'm gonna
Don't
do.
play
I am a witch, so finders keepers.
No way, you reply. Possession is 10/10 of my law. You walk away from Scala with your chest puffed out, showing off your new sticker to your fellow freelancers as she hangs her head in defeat.
Oh, Ginger. -7 influence, and you now are known as not worried, quite happy.
And that's
Not worried.
That's a
Quite
circle.
happy.
Circle type.
Yeah.
It's a chaotic titan.
Be like the fish.
Okay.
Okay. Sense +1 for both of you. I
Yeah,
assume.
the fish. Yeah.
And then do they both need to make the roll or just one?
Both.
Both. Okay. So make a sense check.
Yeah, that
you-
gets rid of a risk.
Gets rid of a corruption.
3.
3 and 9.
Make one of the following choices, each of you. Check for traps. Another player gains +2 luck. I'm not going to read the rest of it. I'm just going to listen for danger. Investigate junk. Look busy.
Oh yeah, was anyone supposed to start off with luck?
No.
I'll give.
Who's next? Like, give them luck.
Oh yeah, give me luck.
So, Kara, one of you could give Kara luck, and then the next one could give someone else luck.
I want to give
I
Tyrone
am taking my
because he's about
time
to
because
open
I'm
the
the
chest.
Okay.
Give myself more influence.
Mitch. 2 luck to Tyrone.
Chest.
And then does this go
And
back?
And I took a look
'cause
in.
I took a sense check, so I
yeah,
can
yeah.
go -1 risk. Yes, I put it back in here.
I
too.
want more influence.
Alright, next. +1 might. For the goblin.
Might is not good for you.
No, it's not.
You keep going for it.
I wanted to go for sense.
Dinosaur.
Make a might check.
Oh, good.
7.
7.
Wait, you have luck? Nobody gave you luck.
No one
Oh,
gave
I
me
gave
luck.
luck.
Yeah, he's up.
You got one
The
influence.
cat is selfish. Go figure. 4106.
He'll get the step away. Says apologies to no one.
Glittering treasure catches your eye as you walk down the corridor. But alas, that glittering goodness sits behind a large metal gate. You can't really make out what it is, but all you know is that you want it more than you've ever wanted anything in your entire life. You do a few jumping jacks to get the blood flowing through your arms before grabbing the bars and lifting up. And you continue lifting and lifting, but the dumb thing doesn't actually budge, not even an inch. You hear the others snickering, and that rankles. You probably shouldn't have bragged about benching 800 easy.
Reach to the bars.
You shall reach even deeper.
Some of the loot doesn't look that far away, so you reach in with your right arm and stretch as far as you can. Your wriggling fingers grasp for something good, and that's when you hear the faint beeping noise coming from inside the gated room. Beep, 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 beep. A large metal wall falls from the ceiling and separates your reaching arm from the rest of your body. Hey, my arm! You yell at the rude wall. I was using that! Scala rushes over to help bandage you up. The wound doesn't hurt as bad as you'd expect, and for some reason you can't stop feeling disappointed that you didn't get that untold wealth. Cookie walks up, chuckling, and smacks your back.
The dungeon rats will be eating well tonight, won't they? I've always heard they love finger sandwiches. You get it? Because I don't.
I love Cookie.
Cookie's such a sarcastic.
Welcome to the club.
Hello.
That team, dude.
And you gain the title.
Hey!
Southpaw.
I was reaching.
New Southpaw.
I was reaching with my left arm.
All right,
No, you're Southpaw.
Mr. Georges James.
4108.
I would have thought
4108.
it would say something like, "You can no longer use a two-handed weapon."
You spot a ruby-colored chest in a dark corner and approach it greedily, imagining all of the wealth it must hold. As you grab a hold of the lid, you hear a raspy voice from within bark.
Go away!
No! Give me your treasure! You respond.
Treasure? I don't have any treasure.
You're a treasure chest, of course you do.
I'm not a treasure chest. I'm hiding inside of here, you doofus.
Confused, you take a step back. You're not a talking treasure chest? You ask.
Of course not. Who ever heard of such nonsense? I'm a freelancer hiding from the scary monster who murdered my friends.
Believe them, this
Do you
treasure
believe
chest
him
is a
or not?
liar. It's up to you.
Don't be a liar.
You do not believe it.
Nice trick, treasure chest, but I'm not falling for that again. Now open up! You begin knocking loudly on the lid.
Stop it!
The voice yells.
You'll attract the beast!
I'll stop when you give me some treasure. You start kicking and shaking the chest too, until finally a gnome pops out and throws a coin at your face.
You're an idiot!
She yells as she crouches back in the chest and pulls the lid closed behind her. Yeah, well, this idiot has a brand new shiny coin. From the shadows of the twisting passageway ahead of you, you hear loud metallic scraping, now drawing closer.
Yeah, treasures first, I guess.
No, you just got a coin.
You just got a coin.
What's
on a
Oh,
coin?
Oh, it's on the coin? Okay. There you go.
yeah, just a random treasure.
Yep.
All right.
Oh,
And finally, to you.
Strange shadows. I will choose to parlay with them. So entry 4109.
4109.
That one, the extra wheel box.
The metallic scraping echoes around you as a looming shadow edges closer to your party from the far end of the corridor. You take a deep breath and call out to the shadows. Hello? Who goes there? The large shadow doesn't acknowledge you and rocks back and forth as it advances. Hey, we just want to talk. We mean you no harm and hope that you extend us the same courtesy. A low moan emits from the shadow's direction. What was that? You ask. Sorry, I can't understand you. Let me get closer. As you take a step forward, you accidentally kick a punctured bucket, and it goes flying against the wall, bounces, and hits the large shadow creature. It lets out a high-pitched squeal, followed by a shrieking roar.
You really screwed yourself on that one.
Cookie says too cheerfully. All right, buddy, you call to the towering shape. Didn't anyone ever tell you that it's rude to ignore people? You pick up a dented metal shield and toss it against the wall. Again, it bounces and hits the creature, who squeals once more and takes a step away. All right, everyone, let's speak a language this thing can understand. And you all begin throwing any and everything you can find at the wall, watching objects bounce back and hit the creature until it turns heel and scuttles off away from your group.
Oh my goodness!
Gasps Scala with relief.
When you said you were going to talk to the creature, I thought you'd surely be eaten.
Well, Scala, I think you'd agree with me that this proves the old adage, words are indeed sharper than the sword. She pats your arm and says,
Bless your poor heart.
You are the dungeon whisperer. And you gain a look.
Yep, I got it.
Got it.
I don't want to dirty the computer or too next to the mic. So.
Well, now you're
Fair
a
enough.
Spanish cat.
No. I'm not gonna do McGurgles
Okay,
for the rest of the night.
4112.
You're the French pussy.
If you sit down and just sit back, you'll be fine.
All right. We do have the dungeon whisperer. We do see that.
Yep.
the hallway where the beast had once roamed is now empty. Of the beast, that is. Deep gashes in the walls show the height of the creature, and 5 desiccated corpses lie strewn across the path, each with large holes on various parts of their bodies. You all exchange glances, sharing the same thought. If this is a glimpse of what awaits you in the dungeon, then you are in serious trouble. Count Risotto seems unfazed as he points out overturned bags to Cookie and orders him to pick up the now ownerless cache of food. You sure hope the Count is as fierce as his many titles imply.
So we get an additional supplies.
Yep, I already put it in the bag.
All right. Draw a risk.
What? That's weird.
Draw a token from the bag.
I'm getting drink. Anyone want any?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew.
2 Mountain Dews and Sprite? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Where is our next destination?
We have 3 options, and my biggest recommendation is we do the duel. We have the duel, the crossroads, or a campsite. And while the campsite may sound tempting, it will lead us south towards a threat and the bridge, skipping 83 altogether.
83 was the
So 83 was the Doge.
Yeah, 83, is the Dorge, is the next book area.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can I just...
Can we see the map a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading some of the
the after messenger.
Yeah, and so Joey, and so it says, "Oh God, it's a horrible. Oh no, that he, too much. Please save us from this perfectly normal horror." And it says Joey's quote of the day: "Flaming Zaprod. That used to be my nickname in high school. A drug, a happy baby puppy is a drug." Sorry.
I'm down for the duel.
Yeah.
Oh, let us.
What?
I just heard duel, so
Where are we?
Duel?
A duel?
Where are we?
A chance
So
to
you're at
try my
82.
fingers.
If we do the duel, we get to basically do more things and more options. If we go to the crossroads,
That's south.
it makes our adventure a little bit more short. And if we go south, I have to look at it again. But
That is a
I've been studying the crap out of that map.
Okay.
But clearly not enough.
Sure. Do you want to look at it too? No. Alright.
Yeah. Campsite. Duel.
Duel it is.
We shall go north for the duel.
Wait, do we do our time yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we have done it.
You stumble into another party of freelancers who, to your surprise, decide to attack you.
How'd they get ahead of us?
Count Risotto growls at you as though it's your fault,
We'll be taking your stuff.
demands an angry hound lady.
Try to resist and we'll leave your corpses for the carrion feeders.
Ew.
Sighs Count Risotto.
So this is for you.
Choose one. Bribe them or
Brave or fight?
fight them.
The with the most trigger. Got it. Okay. I'm fighting them. There's no way I'm bribing them. I'm fighting them.
Kick their ass!
I'd never pay the likes of you!
You scream and draw your weapon.
Yeah, oh boy!
You'll make a fourth on check.
Make a weapon check.
There's
Yep.
Stickle, by the way.
Okay, so I can choose to use my smarts bonus die, but that's not helpful at all.
Mickey Hills was a skull?
We should trade weapons, me and you, just so you know.
I was about to say, there's no way that we've been doing it for this long, and there's no audio.
No, the audio's fine. Yeah. There's
So
no
I-
current.
This is just a straight weapon check.
Sit.
Okay.
Oh, just mitts.
It's just meats. Because we're at 8. Meats it beats it.
No, we're at 15.
We're at 15?
It's
Number
8
of
plus
players.
the number
Number
of players.
8 plus number of players.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
So what's your weapon do?
I'm pretty sure we didn't play it that way last time. That's why
We haven't been playing it
Past
that
it.
way in a long time.
Agree.
We've never passed it. We've never done it like that. We just now noticed.
So no,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Yeah.
So that's why it
How
was
much
really
so
quite easy last time.
This was mine.
You are defeated,
Spotted half.
and with such startling ease that your companions all freeze from fright. The bandit leader laughs and announces your defiance will cost you,
Displeasing.
grumbles Count
wait,
Risotto.
Brutal. Do I lose a story treasure that I have?
I don't think you need
Can I-
items.
Story does not count.
Oh,
Story doesn't count.
If
It's
we
just
if
any
I'm
natural
forced to
story.
discard this, does this happen?
Yeah, it's any discard.
So I'm discarding this. It's -2. where
Oh, wait, no,
also
it's not
discard that,
discarded,
right?
it's lost.
Or something else.
Oh.
It's not discarded, it's lost. I guess it's just phrasing of the.
Which
Oh, I
treasure are
see.
you losing, Toad?
Yep. So everyone's lost it.
Yeah, I'll lose this. But then I think I'm gonna do this just.
Actually, I'll take.
I don't know when this would.
The second one. I don't need to go. Okay. Should just start out.
This one back.
Yeah.
This is not a good start.
I'm not good at agility, so this isn't gonna help me. I'm gonna get rid of the ribbon of speed, and it's gonna be -2 risk.
Do we get to pick which one?
Yeah,
Yes.
I would just do one of each. Yeah, and then influence +2.
And then could we only trade things at the trading post?
You should just start another account.
No, we can trade with each other.
Can we trade with each other?
We can trade with each other only when mentioned.
Oh,
we can't trade otherwise.
Okay.
Well, map maker left, so what do we do now?
She did. Well, there is no other choice of when we are going next after this duel. We are going straight for the first dungeon.
Yes. Let's do a dungeon. I want to fight things.
You just did, and
Oh,
you
wait, we have to
lost
do,
horribly, and made us lose a bunch of items.
Yeah,
let's pull for movement first.
You fool. Fool. Honestly needed.
Yay, we got
How
one
much
rift.
circle do you need before you go to sleep?
Oh,
Where
you
you gonna
think
be
it won't
here
do-
for now?
Oh,
Okay.
I don't sleep at night.
If you haven't already, the player with the most collective must now collectively choose someone to be the project manager for this dungeon. If there's any disagreement in selecting a project manager, it's decided by influence track. Then go to the next engine.
I would love to be the project manager.
Project manager just like get donuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the project manager?
You need to
So
experience
they
all-
will just be directing this entire next entry. So
So
they'll be
if
assigning
we
people to do
argue,
certain
they
things.
get to
Yeah.
I
decide.
didn't know it was gonna be slimy.
Mm.
The donut.
3, 2, 1.
What is that for?
Project manager.
Oh yeah, I didn't vote.
Okay, I
Yeah,
think
I
there's
didn't-
two
for
for Kara.
Kara.
So Kara will take it.
You come to a stout door guarded by a bored-looking troll. She gives you a polite nod, but otherwise focuses her eyes elsewhere.
Excuse me?
You say.
Just curious what's past this door? The dungeon.
She says.
Oh, aren't we already in the dungeon?
She sighs.
This is the VIP dungeon. You know, the real dungeon.
You all nod appreciatively, having heard of this kind of thing before.
So, can we come in?
No.
Oh.
Does any player have the
Yeah, someone has it.
The password one.
Yes, that's password 123.
Oh, yes.
Is the password 123? It is, right? So let us in.
And you give the bouncer a confident nod. She shrugs and opens the door, immediately buffeting you with a pulsing dance beat. Excitedly, everyone enters, though Count Risotto tries to pretend this is all beneath him and rolls his eyes at the bouncer as he passes her. Inside is a crowded dance floor, a bustling bar, and what looks like another guarded door.
Okay, everyone,
You call to the others.
let's conquer this dungeon.
Okay, if I don't get donuts, I'm doing this. You fuckers. I still want to do this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Well, you are assigning yourself for this
Yeah.
bouncing to the rhythm. Make an agility.
Oh, fuck.
You fucking idiot. And that is a fail most foul. Well, absolute.
I was a much better dungeon needle.
-3 of the rest.
I call this the maraschino cucumber.
You tell the crowd before breaking into an arrhythmic combination of moves that mortifies those who witness it. The only thing you pop is a bad kneecap, and the only thing you lock is your twingy back. When you stagger away from the dance floor, your mortified companions desperately pretend they don't know you.
Next, it's for you.
Yep.
You notice there's no charge for drinks from the bar, a sure sign of just how much the patrons here are shelling out for membership. They'll pay for that foolish mistake.
Will this be force of will, do you think?
I think it would be.
I think it would be mighty for Constitution.
I I think would it not be smarts?
It might be smarts.
Yeah.
If it's smarts, then I would do him. If it's mine, I would
To exploit the open bar?
might incense.
It could
If
be.
it's sense, it should be me.
Oh, it should. I have a +5 to sense.
What if it's willpower to stop?
But you don't have anything for sense.
She just didn't put.
I know, but
That's
you
right,
don't have
No.
I have a +4 and a
die.
yeah.
I would say unless somebody does any.
It is her per.
Yeah, who do you want?
I'm going to pick you.
Yeah, it's a good
Alright.
Smarts is good.
If it's smarts, that's great.
Oh, my art smarts.
You approach the bar with the confidence of someone who has no fear of death. Give me one of everything, you tell the tentacled monster there.
You must have a lot of friends.
He says in alarm. They can get their own drinks, you growl.
3. I rolled a 3. Out of a possible 26, I rolled a 3. And then
Hey, it's doing 6.
wait, this
Double
die.
7 again.
We're gonna die.
Yeah, you die.
That was a 1, dude.
That's not one for the people.
All right, no.
You are failing miserably.
You awake hours later as your angry compatriots pour water over your drunken face.
You made a damned fool out of yourself in there.
Snaps Count Risotto.
I shan't be able to show my face again.
Do you have to pour water on my pants, too? You groan, but everyone looks away awkwardly.
You by yourself.
You ladder
What does Trust do again?
You have gained.
We have 4 viewers, by the way. So if you guys are out there, message, see who's on there, guys. We're keeping somewhat track of this.
Is Stress still here?
As soon as I said that, it dropped to 1.
They're like, oh god.
You gained the title Bladder Buster.
Oh, Bladder Buster! I love Bladder Buster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that chaotic? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, we're no shite.
sounds a little blurry.
Next.
Yeah, it is bird. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take off.
Parchment.
Can't see it at all.
You eye the door that sits off the back of the room where another bouncer stands guard. You haven't gotten the best of this place if you don't know what that's all about.
Oh god, this one is definitely either sense or will. So, oh wait,
Someone
no, I have
keep
a boost in
senses.
will. What's your?
I have 1 die in will.
+4 in sense, and then a D4 with it.
Yeah, that's definitely.
I think the D4 +4 has it.
Yeah.
If it's sense.
If it's
If it's
sense, if it's yeah, I'm going to give it to you.
You head toward the back door,
Oh, I'm coming with.
says Count Risotto, eager to ensure he isn't missing out on any kind of exclusivity.
I'm sorry, but you can't pass this door,
says a bouncer, a tusked fellow in a tight black t-shirt. What's the deal? You ask.
VIP dungeon.
He answers.
You know, the real dungeon in the real dungeon in the dungeon.
One of Count Risotto's eyes begins twitching uncontrollably, and he grasps one of your arms to keep himself steady. Yeah, we're gonna have to go in, you tell the bouncer.
Roll it.
Come on.
18!
Let's go. That's fun.
We finally have the wits.
It's just like the second pass of the game.
Woohoo! I'm mixing accents.
Mario?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
French
right?
Mario.
Yes.
Woohoo!
You look at the bouncer deep in his eyes, and he glares back angrily. Your stare pierces deeper, and his brow furrows more. This guy's head's gonna pop off if we don't get in, you say, pointing at the teetering Count, your eyes never leaving the bouncer's. He groans and breaks the stare.
Fine.
He grouses.
Guess it's been a long time since anyone's gone in. Gotta let people see it happen every now and then.
He steps to the side and opens the door halfway.
Go on.
You rush in with the Count, and the bouncer closes the door behind you. Your eyes adjust to the dim lighting and behold a room empty save for a broken-down couch.
Oh, so exclusive,
Whispers Count Risotto in hushed awe. The two of you sit down for a minute. Time passes. You feel a spring inside the old cushion poking you in the butt. Well, that was great, you say, standing.
Yes, let's not overdo it.
Agrees the Count, and the two of you exit. Countless eyes are on you as you step out, and you see the envy and seething jealousy being heaped upon you, much to the Count's delight. You have to admit it feels weirdly satisfying.
Meet me in the bathroom later.
Giggles a passing Knoll, and you give a cool nod.
You have gained the title Persuasive Tongue, a common STD.
Oh God.
AK hold the title.
The will and the corruption.
We already got that.
Oh.
You have their approval.
Have the draw a smiley
God.
face by
I
this
did.
location
The
on
next
the map.
entry is
The next entry is for the project manager.
Yep. How many
Which one
smiley
was I
faces
supposed
are
to
drawn?
circle?
One.
Which one was I supposed to circle?
The chaotic.
Yeah,
That's
circle.
spiral.
Spouty one. Yep.
One.
We are leaving.
Count Risotto declares.
I thought we were having a nice time.
Scala stammers.
Yes, that doesn't surprise me. But you lot have been terribly embarrassing. We have wasted more than enough time. Come! It's on to the bottom of the dungeon with us!
And with that, he makes for the exit. You all follow suit, grumbling as you go.
All players who participate, including the project manager, get 1 PX.
Do I get two since I did one of them?
No.
No, you just get
All right, I get a story card. S23.
23.
Oh, I'm supposed to be getting gold.
You got some exotic ways.
Next time we could play with Michael if we have 6 players, and we could just do a chat with him, and he could just tell us where to go.
Oh, he would love that.
I messaged him on that, and he said.
Yeah, that would make his millennium.
All right, so
You must have a really boring life.
Millennium.
It sucks,
Millennium.
it sucks the fact that we don't live next to one another.
So that being said, we are moving on. Where are we going next?
Do we have to find another tile from the back?
Yes, we have the travel on the map.
We need the back then.
I'd love to go to camp.
I was about to say ASMR.
Wait, where?
ASMR?
What's SMR?
What's this plus?
Like a sensory thing.
What's the?
You draw
What's the plus mean? Oh.
Is that what it actually means?
Yeah.
Are those all supposed
Additional
to be
risk.
I think it's where you try to stimulate them with like a really deep
Oh.
video.
Well,
Wait,
in
two
that
of
case, max.
I feel like we're done.
Exclamation mark plus symbol.
Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be in there yet, so we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
He's checking the rules right now.
So he drew an exclamation plus symbol.
Yes.
which
Oh,
made the
and
exclamation
Yes.
the threat one isn't added to the bag. I believe it's just flipped to
Just
show.
do it.
Yeah.
-1 luck for all.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
we'll-
anyone
we'll
who
wait-
has a lot.
We'll wait and see if that's supposed to be in the bag.
Yeah.
And the next location that we would be going to is Treasure Golem.
So we had no choice.
Well, we have a choice. We can also go to the Crossroads.
You know, the problem is most of the explanation about this is I know, but it doesn't say there. It says when risk is placed, raise the threat and all that.
Oh,
Is
and
the
it-
plus
it is.
icon on it?
Icon.
It's the same thing as last time.
Yes, it is.
Treasure Golem
Okay,
like
trust
kill
the
us
token. Yep.
right
Yeah.
now because we don't have the good
Yes.
equipment.
Okay.
Then we could just go to the Crossroads.
And then when threat triggers.
Yeah, so now we need a total of 17.
Oh, good. So we're going to the Crossroads?
Yeah.
Because Treasure Golem will give us a lot of stuff.
Did everybody
but
-1 luck?
But we are
Yeah,
not in a good
I was-
position.
Most of us.
Wait, why wouldn't we go to the Treasure Golem?
I have no idea. I want to go to the Treasure Golem.
Fighting something
Just
when
thinking-
we're losing horribly right now.
But
just
we
thinking
would
if
be
it's
able
the
to
same as
get
the
more
Treasure Golem
stuff
in
to
the
help
last
boost us
scenario.
up if we
Oh,
don't
die
die.
try.
This one
If
will
we
try to
don't
slaughter
die.
us. We don't.
The treasure golem
Is
is
3 injuries mean death?
Yes.
Okay.
Sit.
So I'm 1 point away
Yes.
from death. Okay,
Sit.
so Crossroads, I recommend.
What gets us close to the? Wait, do I have to have 3 gold to discard this?
No, you discard it and you get 3 gold.
Oh,
Whenever
okay.
you would.
We
discard
should get
it.
to a campfire.
Okay, let's just go to the Crossroads then.
Yeah, this is go to Crossroads.
Yep.
Let's not die immediately.
Crossroads.
This is the worst game I've seen.
Well, it's also the first one that we're doing.
As you explore the dungeon, you will find yourself suddenly engulfed in a psychedelic haze of purple. Wait, why isn't this red? This is weird.
Because it's just a short entry.
Yeah. Nobody freak out. Scala warns. No, this is weird. It should have been red.
I've read these mist. If you just go along with what follows, they say the accompanying visions the mist create can be quite nice. Indeed, one of you begins to have a vision. One that seems to bend the laws of space and time.
Is it?
Nowhere are the services of a judge more needed than out in the spokes, which is why you aren't surprised when your adventuring band is accosted by not one, but 3 interested parties in need of your legal authority. Your companions agree to wait a spell, but urge you to be quick. You can only choose one appeal, but who will it be?
So Tyrone, you have to choose between settle a dispute between 2 farmers, judge a contest for eating of pies, or attend the trial of a woman accused of witchcraft.
Probably
Which one?
Witchcraft on the bottom one.
Why does this happen?
Why are the farmers in the dungeon?
You ride in a wagon to a tiny township where a hound stands accused of witchcraft. At first, you're suspicious of her accusers, fearing they're using trumped-up charges to cover up some wrongdoing of their own, so you pay the hound a visit.
This is payback!
She assures you.
The town elders know I am ever an enemy of corruption and are trying to execute me to hide their own unlawful grift!
You've heard enough. Execute her at once! You urge the elders, which they do soon after, paying double your usual fee. God, you love doing business in the spokes.
You get
So
plus
that's
2
what
gold
happened to your
and
ex-wife.
plus 1 XP.
Remove a risk.
Hey!
There's only one left, so.
For now.
And now draw.
Yep. Draw for travel.
And the next place we're going to is 83.
The Zorge.
No choice.
Anticlimactic.
No.
It's a witch. They always done.
I'm wishing that would happen to his wife. What X?
Which one are we moving to? Sorry.
83.
83. Come on.
Or, okay. We could either go to 83 that has that one thing, or we could go to a tavern. The thing that concerns me is both are dead ends.
Well,
So
we
they
can't
may
have one
lead us
thing, so-
around.
So yeah, 83, yeah.
They may have a secret passage.
Check your map. When did your party enter the dungeon? That would be the 33rd.
Yeah.
That was from our ticket.
Blind luck sees your party stumble upon a war party of cave dorgs, without the furry, double-tailed dorgs being any wiser. Dorgs tend to have good loot, and you have the element of surprise on your side. You also notice most of the dorgs have hastily treated wounds, and a few of them lie dead nearby. It would seem that another party attacked them earlier, which makes a surprise attack from you that much easier.
We shall strike them and reclaim for another.
Attack.
Take one out.
I'll let your authority.
Well, congratulations. You're all so high, you found yourself on the right side of the law. You're attacking?
Yeah.
Charge.
The bookkeeper turned the page.
You leap from hiding, a war cry on your lips. The cave dorgs gape in shock at the sight of you and scramble to form a defense.
Set dial. The enemy
know what
forces
it
me.
is.
It's 10 plus.
So 17?
It's 17 instead of 10, as we have done before.
Yeah, 17.
Time to fight.
So we have grapple, full assault, improvise, scan the perimeter, channel corruption, parlay, sneak attack. Starting with me.
Oh, dear God.
Do we have anything with that?
A deer guard?
I'm going to do parlay.
A chance for me to sense myself into the dark.
Well, am I next?
Yes.
I'll join full assault.
You sure
A
you don't
full
want-
frontal assault.
I have a weapon.
Clever thinking, big boy.
I needed sense. Fuck. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, there is no sense.
It's still more sense.
I should be on smarts, I
I didn't
think.
do.
Yep.
He did will.
Yeah, I did will, not smarts. What are you talking about?
Get to your senses.
Okay, dwarf. Do you want?
You're the disgraceful queen.
Do you want to improvise, grapple, or full assault?
I'll do second.
Full assault.
Full assault.
Okay.
Full assault.
All right. No one's going to grapple them. Okay.
Nope.
At least
none of us are strong enough.
Well, I could have, but I can't gain any more strength.
I can only gain 1 in there.
You wicked. That was Scottish.
We might get a lot of wounds.
So you're not
I'm just
dying.
gonna wait.
So I might die. So
1,
D6.
2, 3.
He says,
No,
weapon
weapon.
puppies.
Excuse me, it's my job.
Fair enough.
Yes, the dwarf, the troll, and the elf are making a weapons check.
Okay. And that's got to be higher than our current threat level.
It depends what you get.
What's the depends what you roll?
So let's do one at a time in order, but
You don't get. Alright, let's see. Okay.
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 So what did David get?
9.
You take a
Nine.
wound.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this goes in the bag?
No, it just goes on your thing on your hearts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll do Judge.
I need to die.
So
Yeah.
close.
Judge
20.
John. Judge James?
Judge Jajame.
So
Roll
Judge
die.
James?
Yes,
Brett,
yes. I have a +5 to will. That's why I was trying to go for will.
16.
Pass.
You don't have a weapon?
Oh, sorry.
What's the what?
Dow goes down by 2. Okay.
What? Corruption.
3.
Wound.
Wound.
That's
We're all
minus
dying.
1 influence.
We are
Oh,
so
yeah.
fast.
Bottom.
3, nothing. Scan the perimeter. +1 sense. Make a sense check.
Come to your senses.
I get a follower.
And
How do
follow
we get it? Like,
forward
are
to
we
the
going
back.
to keep doing this until we...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
they die.
we do this until it
What
dies.
number?
Cool!
AKA at the end round is
yeah.
at 0.
Put this in the bag.
When a supplies token is drawn from the bag, you may give this follower to another player to gain.
Who did you
2
get?
bucks.
What's his name?
What did you roll?
Gopher.
Gopher.
Okay, what do you roll?
Oh, I just made a roll. I did.
19.
2705.
You scan the perimeter to ensure no other dorgs attempt to reinforce your prey. 2 do indeed come running up, but you're ready for them and countercharge. The ferocity of your attack forces them to rout.
Way back 1.
And all of us gain a little bit of lucky. Fishman.
+1 smarts.
Ooh.
And then make a smarts check.
Retrieve story card S60.
S60, huh?
The
Yep.
gnarled wand. And what dice is this? Is this
It is a-
10-sided dice?
You are doing a summit. It would be a D8.
61?
I need a G8.
Another D8.
What was it?
S60.
In
course
there
60
should
is
be
not.
a D8, which is
Of
a
course 60 is
diamond
not what it's supposed to
looking.
be.
A gnarled
I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
60 is not what it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Woo! 25.
Would that?
I die.
20 plus is 2708.
I smart.
Oh.
You howl with fury as you allow your body to draw in and absorb the latent corrupt energy that saturates the dungeon. You do, and unleash it in a bolt of cold black that blasts several dorgs to bits. You steer the bolt through the clustered groups of your enemies, scorching them until you have vented the entirety of the magic you drew in.
So dial down 4 and influence +2.
He is already.
Add 1 supply.
Impressive.
Add 1 supply.
Who did that?
Joey. The
I
fishman.
smart. Fishman smart. I'm a fart smith man.
You are a smartism.
Oh, I'm a woman, so I'm Ginger. What is it?
Melgraves.
Melgraves. I'm his sister.
Ginger,
I get a luck.
Oh, an aquatic elf, I see.
We have the same grandfather. We just have a different mother.
Your name sounds very tasty.
And then I need a...
No hard feelings, Mickey. 6. These dogs are like best dogs.
6.
Shall you reuse?
You die.
I have a reroll.
Ah. If he dies, it dies.
9.
That's 6.
That's
Plus the 3.
Oh, good thing that's not.
Gotcha.
That's why I don't put a drink there. I'm gonna give my next reroll. I'm gonna use a different die. Give me that dice. Give me it.
Dice. We
Dice.
never say die.
You said it earlier too.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No. Rewind the tape. Let's check it out.
12, 15.
15.
Perfect.
Not perfect, but 27-10. Get up to the next boss.
Wait, that's smart, I think.
Nope, that's Will.
Yeah, 6.
27-10?
Okay.
Yep. You just keep the...
You attempt to parlay with the cave dorgs, which, considering that you're the one who attacked them, doesn't go over great. On the plus side, when they hurl angry words your way, you take the opportunity to slap the dickens out of one of them, which is pretty funny.
Move the dial down.
It is torture abuse.
I love how your dog just beating on dogs.
Oh,
dog fight.
+1.
My time to shine.
I feel better than I thought we were,
I will
guys.
at the start later.
What are you talking about? We're almost dead.
I'm almost dead.
Against these guys.
Agility check.
Agility check.
I need
We were supposed to last
What
longer.
what happens if one of us dies?
a D4. I'm fine taking out.
Okay, there.
That is a D4.
I can't see it.
It's under E for death by dorgs. We become dorg food.
I did from the 1.
Uh-oh.
12. I shall accept.
That is the bottom rank, just to let you know.
I shall not accept. I shall
This-
put more of my effort.
This D20 seems
12.
strange. You get
Again.
to a certain number and then it rolls back. I don't think
Okay, so you get 1 wound.
it's round.
1 wound. And you choose one of the following. You can move the dial down by
Well,
3. You can get
Oh
your treasure.
gosh, I can't
Or you
get
can
above
move the
10.
dial down by 1.
Oh!
It is in my thieving nature to siphon that treasure.
You had another treasure. You had another reroll.
What do we do?
He
Oh,
stole a treasure instead of
It
actually.
was the one that fell through my paper, so.
He stole a treasure instead of helping us win the fight.
So you got a wound though? You said
Yeah, he.
Well, how many do we have left?
9.
3.
Oh my god, we need to heal. All
All
right.
right, so now
Hope
end
it's
of round. 27-12.
Last one.
Yeah.
The dogs murder us.
What's the current count?
Last one.
5
No, current count.
Under
5 plus.
5. Okay. Damn.
ROC's 5 wounds.
We
we're
are
out of
dead.
wounds. We're out
So
of
we're
wounds.
dead.
So what happens if we die?
Campaign ends.
The remaining dorgs
Game
break
over.
and
It's
flee,
weapon number 7.
terrified by the ferocity
Yeah,
of
the
your
finish
assault.
How many more do we have?
There's only 3 left.
3 left.
What do we start with?
all players get +1
Not
XP.
7.
We start with 7.
Wow.
We have been getting douche
Here.
abused and
Here's one for you.
bruised.
Here's one for you.
What we lose?
Oh, hey, you've been tipped,
Here's
by
one
the
for
way.
you.
Woo! I get tipped. They had a supply, but let's see what happens.
It says game over. Enter the number 70.
Another follower.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It
The
literally is.
game is literally over.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Mutters Count Risotto as he worriedly peers into your faces.
It looks ill for you lot, doesn't it?
Maybe if you took three
Sadly,
of
I must leave you now and see our task completed. Norman,
we were
take a note,
discussing
please.
different options.
When the tool breaks, no matter how much you liked it, it's best just to throw it away and then go buy a newer, better tool.
You have to stay!
Begs Scala, wiping blood from her face as she tries to unroll some bandages.
We might still survive this!
That's the spirit.
Cheers the Count, before merrily leaving you and continuing on his way.
You have been tipped to your death.
The game is over. All players lose. No players read their endings. Feel free to try another adventure and come back to this one later.
Or load from a save point, which we do not have. Our sheets are now... I mean, we could erase and try again.
It's time for me to go.
Yeah, we're pushing 1 o'clock, so. But we could do this again later this week, and now that we go live, we can also do it.
We
with
got
others.
Yeah.
So we have.
Okay,
dice.
I'm going to bring my dice.
Yeah, we need the different set of dice. These dice have
I
bad
am bringing
histories.
my dice.
I have
Because
dice.
Your dice suck, Joey. I mean, I have not seen such
bad rolls.
I rolled 18 and a 10. And a 20
Sorry
and a
to
19.
disappoint you, Michael.
The bad dice from last time. Just rolled a 19.
That boy is not destined for
Yeah, no
greatness
hard
after all.
feelings. Oh, that was a good move.
Yeah, fighting the Doges. Clearly it wasn't a good move, by the way.
We should have probably gone to the tavern.
Let's get our cards together.
Yeah,
Here.
hence why hence why I was very reluctant. It's like, we have...
Yeah, you want to fight a treasure golem. You wanted to fight a treasure golem.
I wanted to fight everything.
You couldn't fight a freaking bandit.
Look, let's make sure we get everything. I see people starting to move.
Where do these go?
So we're not playing another game?
It's 1 o'clock, no, but we might tomorrow. I'll let you guys know.
Yeah. There could be a rerun.
What?
My leg just popped.
I will say, why did we go to D? We shouldn't have gone to D. This is like obviously for experience. I think we should have just went like to B.
Well, a lot of A's and B's have been ripped out of the thing already.
I think we only played B like 2 levels one time. I don't know if there's, but either way.
Our other campaign that, well, never mind. That was only 2 levels, but
Yeah.
regardless, we
Let's-
got handed.
You got all the tokens over there, Mitch.
Yep, I do.
We need more bags.
Yeah, no, yeah. There's a reason why all the
think all these just
original
go-
copies are in there.
I think all these just go in the bag.
When we need more copies.
No, the website. The website
Barely
has
use
it.
this sheet.
You just click on it and you can print it right
green.
out. Yeah, you don't. I don't need a.
Green, Lux.
We don't. We could use the original copies.
Any Lux.
Bags in here.
So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's bunch of bags in there.
Yeah, all the bags that I threw in there earlier. One of them holds all the standees, the
Standees are
influence tokens, and those. Yeah.
So, I was
cursed dice, but
I was able to make this. I should do things for watching instead of starting soon.
Yeah. Again, well, never mind. I don't have Photoshop anymore, or any of the Adobe Suite anymore because.
All right. Well, Michael, it was great chatting with you. The cursed dice, but it was pretty fun to watch. I'm glad I got to sit in for this.
It was wonderful. Well,
Yeah.
good night, Michael. Everybody say good night to Mike.
Good night.
Good night to Mike.
see ya, honey.